I don't know about you, but things have been a bit teensy weensy crazy lately. Crazy in some good ways and crazy in some contrast, doesn't feel so great ways. By the way, I'm Tom. People call me Coach Tom. I am a metaphysical artist, sharing, creating, caring, and light sharing, helping myself and others just align with our true selves, our true energy, so we can actually make the impact and live a purposeful, fulfilling life that's healthy, wealthy, abundant, and full of love. And the love we have for one another automatically, plus the squeezy, feel good, huggy love we have with another person. And some parts of life are going extremely well, and some parts of life, not so much. I have a sales job, thank goodness. It has been paying the bills and paying off debt for months, but lately there's been a drought. And I could blame the drought on we're not getting as many leads. I can blame the drought on the economy, the political climate, a lot of things. Or I can say, what could I do differently to close more sales? Now, mind you, I'm selling for a company and a friend and a whole nother business than my own. However, this is an established business that's doing pretty well. Right now, we're just in I think it's best to call it in a slow season. And it impacts me directly since I work strictly on commission. So then the fear of money not coming in sets in. But wait a second, I felt that fear before and it didn't destroy me. I still had everything I needed. In fact, I've always had everything I needed. I have everything I need right now. And odds are I'm always going to have everything I need. I bet the same is exactly true for you. I just got off of a call earlier today with a really awesome woman who is making a big career change from corporate to running her own business, her own coaching business. And she's following her purpose, her passion. And it's what she's wanted to do for years, what she created in her mind that she's going to start doing. But now she feels paralyzed because what if it doesn't work? What if she doesn't make enough money to support her family? What if no one wants her coaching and stuff? What if, what if, what if? When I hear her story, it's very easy to be objective and see what's really going on. But the more I listened to her story and helped her, the more I realized that's my story. The fear of not having, the fear of not being good enough, the fear of not being loved. So the slow season we're going through now with my sales job has poked the ogre, the fear of not having enough ogre. But now that I'm aware that that ogre's there, I can dance with it instead of letting it control my thoughts, my emotions, my reactions. And I can actually go through this in a much more sane and aligned way than I did before. But if you're human, you have a core ogre, and it probably says something to the sounds of, I'm not good enough. That's kind of how it works. We are spiritual, energetic beings in a human body, and we have a core ogre. Our purpose on this planet is to make peace with that core ogre. I'm not good enough. To, well, here's the thing. The quicker we make peace with it, the less impact it has on our lives. And because the co-ogre is really a subconscious, unconscious program, it's actually hardwired into our cells, into our neural pathways. So the more that ogre pops out without us knowing it's there, recognizing it, and the more we react to it, the more hardwired it gets. It's like a mind matrix for the way we see the world. Because that core ogre sprouts out little gremlins. The I'm not good enough ogre sprouts out I'm not handsome enough. I'm too old. I messed up too many times. My teeth are messed up. And they kind of are. I don't have great teeth, at least compared to a lot of people I see. So, those are all thoughts. And all of us have our own mind matrix. Like, there's a universal matrix, I'm sure, but we all inherit that matrix into our own conscious and subconscious and unconscious minds. So no one sees the world the same as me. No one sees the world the same as you. We can change our mind matrix. It's what Bob Proctor calls changing your paradigm. Change your paradigm, change your life. And that's the meaning we attach to things. In Viktor Frankl's book, Man's Search for Meaning, no matter your circumstances and the pain you're going through, oh, that guy went through some pain. No one can dictate the way you think about it. No one gets to choose our thoughts but us. But here's the thing. With a woman I was talking to today and my own experience, we keep thinking the same thoughts again and again, and they're usually derivatives of our core ogre. These thoughts aren't necessary, but we become addicted to the same thinking. The same thoughts of I'm not good enough, I'll never get it done in time, they don't like me, what do I need to do to be better, how can I be better, how can I be good enough, how can I prove that I'm good enough, how will I make someone love me, how will I close this sale, how will I close this deal, how will I have enough. It's all these fear, scarcity thoughts. Here's what I've learned. Unpleasant feelings are messengers, because underneath every unpleasant feeling was a thought or a belief system. Here's the good news. The moment you or I feel an unpleasant feeling, that feels unpleasant. Don't try to hold it down. Let it flow through with your breath. Breathe it out. And then if you can identify the thought, the belief that caused the unpleasant feeling, you're winning. Because the messenger's telling you that unpleasant feeling, there's an untrue belief underneath it. Untrue, not real. But it's part of our mind matrix. So we see our ex on Facebook, Instagram, and they're with somebody and they're having a good time. Life's so great. Right away triggers a thought and a feeling. Now the thought is, I wasn't good enough for her, but she's happy now. I feel less than. And then that's an unpleasant feeling. Here's how you reverse engineer it. Unpleasant feeling is a messenger. The thought was, I wasn't good enough for her. She's happier without me. The opposite is actually the truth. I am good enough unconditionally. That feels a lot better. I am unconditionally good enough. So it's a matter of catching the unpleasant feelings, identifying the thought that caused them, and realizing by the law of polarity that the opposite is true. Unpleasant feelings are revealing our untrue beliefs. And I call them your ogres. And I'll be honest, I have this ogre that I dance with now, and it says, you're not good enough. But now I say, ogre, I know you were there to protect me at one time. Don't need you to anymore. The truth is, I am unconditionally good enough. So are you. But we have a different message from our mind matrix. So this drought I'm going through in my sales job doesn't mean I'm not good enough. There may be some improvements I need to make in my sales calls. There may be some things to do differently, some things to learn and grow from. But that just makes me better. Good, growing better. So if you're going through a tough time in your finances, with your health, in a relationship, or you feel lonely, you feel broke, you feel depressed, change your paradigm and change your life. change your mind matrix, and change your life. The truth that will set you free is the truth that's always been there, the truth that connects us. And that truth is God's source light. That truth is the energetic essence that makes it possible to move my fingers. And here's some easy cheat codes to just align with your true self. Number one, your breath. Literally 3 breaths. The sound helps. You'll feel your shoulders drop. It regulates your central nervous system, gets you out of fight or flight, and calms you. And it creates space for grace, the grace to align with your true self. Another one is the vibrations. Everything is energy. Energy vibrates. I'm not going to go into that whole spiel now, but if you've ever seen the law of attraction, it's really the law of energy vibration. Every single thing that you see or don't see is energy. God's energy. Source, light, spirit is energy. Your essence is energy. But beyond our physical energy, there is the energy of feeling, thinking, believing, intending. And when we are aware of that energy, we can shift our lives. And vibrations and sounds are energy. So hum, powerful, powerful vibration. And you don't even have to say it and feel it, but I like to. But my friend Shannon taught me this. Breathe in so, but you don't have to say it. You can say it in your mind sound system. So, I like to feel my heart too. So when I'm breathing in, I'm sounding out in my mind. So, and then I'm gonna put one hand on my heart, one hand on my solar plexus. You can use your hands. Your hands project energy. I know it's crazy. Just this hand posture, I think they call them mudras or mudras, whatever they call them. The way you position your hands matter. This is for abundance, prosperity, for having. So I like to hold my hands like this. Having. I am all. Having. So at this moment, my energetic essence is vibrating at a higher frequency than it was 10 minutes ago. I do this many times throughout the day. Your breath and your vibration can change the frequency of your energetic essence. And trust and believe, our energetic essence is everything. It's our consciousness. It's how we are creators. Like when God's source light made the universe and the earth, he made creations, the mountains, the trees, earth, wind, fire, dirt, water. He made creatures, dogs. Rock is at daycare right now. I'll pick him up soon. Elephants, cats, snakes, all the creatures. They're alive, but they're not the third. Creators. That's us. We have some animal characteristics and instincts, but we have the power to create with our consciousness. That's the energetic essence I'm talking about. When we align with our true self, with our consciousness, we become creators. And the first thing we create is our own energetic state. You can feel my energy right now, even though it's a video. You can definitely feel someone's energy if you walk into the room or they walk into the room and you feel a shift. You know what I'm talking about. We are always projecting an energetic essence. It's a vibration. It exists on a frequency, and people feel it. That's why you can tell when someone's lying to you. You can tell when someone's trying to take advantage of you. You can tell when someone says, I'm fine, but they're really not. We don't have to fix everybody, but we are responsible for our own energy. I'm responsible for my own energy. So when sales aren't going well, or I talk to someone and they remind me of myself, or anything that triggers an unpleasant feeling, feel the feeling, but your feelings aren't necessarily your energy state. We can shift our energy at any time. Shift your paradigm, your mind matrix. You'll view the world differently. You'll attach different meaning to things. And be aware of your energetic state. Everything is energy. The energy we don't see is the most important energy. And this used to be metaphysical, ancient teaching, spiritual, woo-woo stuff. Not anymore. Now it's quantum science, and it is proven. Entanglement, the observer effect, and the list goes on and on. So, from me to you, remember that you're an energetic essence having a human avatar body experience with the gift of free will. And the free will allows us to direct our attention, our awareness, our imagination to be creators. So create your energy state, create something that helps others, create the truth that you have always been and the life experience you've always wanted. It's possible. I'm not there yet, but every day I get closer. And even my worst days today are better than my best days 10 years ago. Till the next video, go forth, shine your light, which is your energetic essence. Thank you for watching this video. I love you. And I'm supposed to say, please subscribe, like, and share. Because right now I don't have very many subscribers. And I want this message to get out to as many people as possible. Kind of sounds like I'm a puppy dog begging you. Not the look I'm going for. Thank you. I love you.